Welcome to our channel Find It, Flip It, Flog It, Bargain Hunters. We're 3 triplet sisters and we live in 3 different countries around the world. We love to bargain hunt, thrift and find unusual items. Come along with us to see what we find. Hello everyone, this is Selena in Clarksville, Tennessee. I hope everyone is doing well this week. I did go out thrifting last Thursday and did find some really good items. So I want to share them with you. So my first item, I paid $1.99 for. And it's handcrafted wall plaque of the Sequoia National Park drive-through. It is vintage, and by the looks of the picture it looks 1960s, 1970s by the look of the car. It's in great condition. There's the back of it saying it was handcrafted. Now, a little history on the Sequoia National Park. It's in California. It was established in 1890 and it's the second oldest national park in the US. It was created to protect the landscape and giant sequoia trees. Online prices, they sell between $15 and $20. I could only find like 1 or 2 listings of the exact same wall plaque. There wasn't too many of them. So I'm gonna list it on my eBay for $15. So my next item I bought for $3 for the 3 of them. They are vintage ceramic cats. Look how cute they are. They're in excellent condition. I think they are vintage because they have, I'll show you on one of them, they have a felt bottom and all of them have them. There's no marking saying where they were made. I did do a Google search and I found a few listings online, and they sell for in the range of $15 to $20. In great condition. Look at their little faces. So I'm gonna list my 3 kitty cats on my eBay for a price of $25, and we'll see how they go. So my next item I bought for $1 for the pair of them. I couldn't believe it when I saw the tag. This is KIG Indonesia Ice Blue Glass Beer Mugs. They are vintage from the 1970s. They do have a diamond shaped design on the bottom of them. They're in excellent condition for being this old. They do have a mark on the bottom of them. Very faintly you can see it says Indonesia KIG. Just wonderful beer mugs. Now, online prices, I did see a few listings. One was selling for $17 just for one. So I'm gonna list them on my eBay for a price and sell them together. I'm gonna put a price of $30 on them, and we'll see how they go. I can drop the price. I also do take offers if they're a fair, reasonable offer. But they are just absolutely beautiful. So my next item is a set of Bola Suaviec salt and pepper shakers on a tray. Now I had to learn how to pronounce Bola Suaviec because I remember on one of our first videos I had 2 Polish Bola Suaviec coffee mugs, and I did sell them in my vendor's booth. These are vintage. They're hand painted, made in Poland. They do have a stamp on the bottom, which I'll show you. There it is there. Bola Suaviec, handmade in Poland. They are just a wonderful design, and I like how the shape of them are just unique when it comes to salt and pepper shakers. Online prices for them, I have seen one sold on eBay, but it was a different design for $60. Some sold for $20. So the price ranges are kind of between $20 and $60. I'm gonna list my, oh, I forgot to say I did buy them for $3.99. So it was a good find, a great find. I'm going to list them on my eBay for a price of $30 to $35. I'll probably just do $30 on them, and we'll see how they go. But they're in excellent condition. I love the colors, nice and clean, just wonderful. So the books I found this week that I am going to sell in my vendor's booth, I got 2 James Patterson and 2 William W. Johnston books for $1 each, and I just sell them for like $3 or $4, you know, just to double or triple my money. And it adds variety in my vendor's booth also. So these are the books that I have bought this week, and I'll show you a few of the clothing items that I also purchased. So here's a few items of clothing I did buy. I always like to look for brand new, but if I do find a good brand that is pre-owned and in great condition, I will buy it. And this shirt is Cato, size extra large. It is brand new. The retail price is $19, so I will list it for $13.99. Great summer, springtime, open shoulder shirt. So my next blouse that I did purchase, I do purchase them for $2.99 each. This one is open shoulder. The brand is Sea Olives, size 2X. It's a nice black open shouldered sparkly top. I will list this on my eBay for $16.99. So my next item is also from Cato's. It is a summer dress, size 14. It is see-through, but it does have a inside liner skirt under it. Beautiful pattern. I love looking for new dresses. I sell dresses pretty good. The original price is $40. So I'm gonna list this dress on my eBay for a price of $25. It's a wonderful summer dress. So my last item I wanted to share with you was this vintage Christmas cardigan, and it was made from Storybook knits, size 1X. The details on the cardigan are just wonderful. It has these little Christmas tree buttons. Wonderful condition. And I have sold in the past some Christmas cardigans, and I did make some pretty good profit on them. Some of these vintage cardigans can sell for pretty good prices. So I'm going to do some research and find out the right price for this cardigan to list. If you're interested in any of the items that I'm listing on my eBay, since I live in the US, I will leave a link to my eBay in the bio section. And this is it for me for this week. I hope everybody has a blessed week, and I'll see you soon. Hey guys, this is Melissa from Auckland, New Zealand, and I just want to show you a few things I've found while I've been out thrifting this week. I didn't get much of a chance last week to go out as I had surgery and I've just been recovering at home. So I've been out a couple of days, yesterday and the day before, and these are a few of the things I've found. So we'll start off with 2 Starbucks cups. They were $2 each. I do have another one, so I've got 3 of the same coffee mugs, and I am going to probably list these for about $16 each. My next item is this great little ram here. This is a Beswick ram, and it's in great condition. It's made of porcelain, and there's its stamp underneath. These are very collectible, and some of them sell for really good money. So if you do find these animal figurines from England, do look them up, Google image them, because some of them can be very, very pricey. I know I saw another different ram, and that was selling on eBay for $1,000. This one, there was quite a few of them listed. It is vintage. It was manufactured between 1963 and the year 2002. So they range all different prices from $20 up to $100 on eBay. I paid $6 for this little guy, and I will be listing this for about 35 New Zealand dollars. I think he's so cute. So be on the lookout for those animal figurines. My next item is a bit of Kiwi Ana. This is a resin vintage cat with a bow. It is made in New Zealand, and it does have genuine power shell inside of it. So he needs a bit of a clean up, but he's in pretty good condition. I paid $6 for this, and I remember seeing them as a child. When you'd go visit people's houses, they'd have some of these resin cats. But I am going to probably list it for around 40 New Zealand dollars. I do see some on eBay that are listed anywhere between $20 up to $97. So I think he still has some life in him, and he'd look great as a real good historical New Zealand vintage cat. So you can see the light shines on that power shell inside of it. So that's a really great find. My next item is something that I got from England, and I forgot that I even had put it in the cupboard. This is a vintage Toby mug or stein. It is signed underneath, made in Italy. I did buy this when I was visiting Rachel in England a year ago, and I got it from a hospice shop, and I paid £7.99. So I see there's so many different Toby mugs. This is an old judge, and his face is so realistic. I can't even look at it. It's so creepy. So they're listed anywhere from $20 to $50 on eBay, and I'm listing this guy for 45 New Zealand dollars. So my last item, I found this great handbag, and I do look at the handbags, but here in New Zealand it's hard to get the designer ones at good prices. In the charity and thrift shops here, they really price them up very high. So I usually look for good brands, really nice handbags that I can try to at least triple my money on it. And this one's from Laura Jones, and it is a really nice handbag. It's in perfect condition, and I did pay $8 for it. So I'll be listing this on Trade Me here in New Zealand for around $35. So we're going to leave it there with my items. I did find some really great clothes as well, and a few things for myself, as I always do. So I hope you enjoy our video, and take care of yourself, and happy thrifting out there. Thank you. See you next time. Hi everyone, hope you're doing well out there. This is one of the great finds I've found this week thrifting, and I saw this on the rack in the Salvation Army store and snapped it up so fast. So this is a Ralph Lauren wool blend plaid shirt, and it has these great snap buttons. It's almost like a Western style shirt. I paid, it is vintage with that tag, I paid $8. These, after my little Google image search, I found that these shirts brand new are $239 US. So that's almost 300 New Zealand dollars. So I'm going to be listing this on Trade Me here in New Zealand for a starting price of around 80 New Zealand dollars. So we'll see how it goes. I will take it down in price if it doesn't get any interest, but what a find. I love finding Ralph Lauren, and it's one of my best sellers here. My next item I found this week is this pink Ralph Lauren polo shirt. I paid $6 for this, and I'm going to list it for $32. It's a XL, so it's a really good size, really good condition. So I'm going to list it starting bid $32. My next item I found is this Pebble Beach golf polo shirt. Now brand new, these sell around 120 to 150 US dollars. So golf wear sells pretty good for me, and I paid, what did I pay? It's an extra large. I'm sure I paid around $6 or $7. Oh, there, $7 from the Salvation Army store. Great condition, should be an easy sell for me. My next item is this Banana Republic men's cotton shirt. I paid $7. I think usually shirts are about $7 here in the charity shops. But it's a nice shirt and it should be a quick sell. I'm going to list it for around maybe $25 New Zealand to start with. I think that's a good price. It should be a quick sell. My next item is this New Zealand brand Absent. This is brand new with tags. I do got to iron it because I like to list them when they're all nice and no wrinkles on them. So this is a really cool Hawaiian shirt, and it was $7, and I'll probably list this for around $25. Another great find that I've found this week was this New Zealand brand called Silverdale, and this is a V-neck merino jumper. So we are coming into change of season soon, so I'll start to look for the winter things like jumpers and sweatshirts and jackets and stuff. So yeah, I'm on the lookout now for the fall and winter things, and I'll be changing out things that I list for each season. So this is a great brand and it feels really great. It looks brand new. I paid $7 for it, and I'll be listing it for 35 New Zealand dollars. My last two items are again New Zealand brand called Rod and Gun. This is a great brand, and it's like a farm wear. It's great fabric, easy sell for me. So if you ever see these in Australia and the UK, they are really, really nice shirts. So I paid $5 for both of these shirts, and they will be an easy $30 for each for them. So they are really nice clothing, and I like to look for those here in New Zealand. So we're going to leave it there for the clothing. Thanks for watching. I'm Rachel from Durham and welcome to our channel. Thanks for joining us this week. I'd like to show you some of the items I found while I was out thrifting this week, and I do have a couple of items of my mother-in-law's which I found up in the loft. So let's get started. My first item I found is this brass ashtray. It was £1. Needs a bit of a polish. Did look like it had a sticker on the back. But looking online on eBay, there are quite a few vintage ashtrays, and this one looks like it's around the 1950s or 60s. And I'll give it a polish up. A lot of them are selling around the £20 to £30 mark, so I'll give this a polish and I'll list it on my eBay for around £20. Then I found this at a little charity shop just 5 minutes up the road from me. It was £1. And this bit here is ceramic and wood around the outside. It could be a coaster or looks like it's been hanging up. But I found this interesting here. Walked 10 kilometres, 24th of the 2nd, 1990. Now I did a Google image on this, and it says it was produced in Germany in 1989, and it has the name of the maker there, and I did a bit of a search on that name but could not find anything, but there are a few similar pictures of items on eBay. This is a European red robin. I didn't find any exact coasters or the same as this item. There was a similar one selling for around £30, but it had a different wood around the ceramic piece. So I'm going to list mine on eBay, put a starting price of £20, and I'll see how it goes. I could drop it. Yesterday I went to the free bookshop in Durham, and these are the books I got. I got those 2 vintage books and some of these authors that I really love, and Catherine Cookson, the series that I'm collecting. So the books that I read and are in new condition I will resell for like £1, or I'll donate them back to the bookshop. Next I found this gorgeous elephant. He was £1. He's made of wood, and I think he might be handmade. He doesn't have a maker's mark on him, but he's in really good condition. I did a Google search on him, and I did find, I'll put up the listing on eBay, American eBay, and it was listed for 110 American dollars for 2 of the same elephants. So if this is the same elephant, he might be worth a bit of money. So I'm going to, a lot of the wooden elephants on eBay and Etsy are going from £30 up to £200, so they look like they're quite expensive for wood elephants. So I'm going to do a little more research on a price, but I might just start him for around £50 on eBay and see how he goes. My next item is this gorgeous little robin nesting. This is my mother-in-law. She has a lot of these bird figurines to sell. So I've been trying to list them and help her sell them. It's made by Border Arts. It's been put on this wooden base, and she is in good condition, no chips or anything. She does a price range around 20 to 30 pounds. So I'm going to list her for a starting of 20 pounds. Then I found these vintage wooden bookends. I paid £2 for them, and I thought, wow, they look so vintage. And I'm not sure, they don't have maker marks on them or anything, but they definitely look maybe 1950s, 60s. There is one other pair on Etsy, sorry, and of these two cats, exactly the same wooden cats, and they're being listed for £35. So I'm going to list these two. They do need a bit of maybe paint, or you can keep them looking vintage, but I'll list them on my eBay for a starting price of £30. Then I found this jug, and I've been collecting these ring tins, the willow set, to display in my kitchen, and I found this one for £2, and you'll see the stamp on the bottom, ring tins limited, 75th anniversary, 1907 to 1982, I think it is, Newcastle upon Tyne, England, and willow is the design. So I paid £2 for this, and I'm going to keep this jug for myself as I'm collecting different willow pieces. Then I've found some coffee mugs. So I paid £1 each for these coffee mugs. This one here is a farmyard scene. It's made by Jennifer Rose. I'll just turn that around properly. Jennifer Rose, the farmyard. And I love the style. It's like a camping cup, but it's ceramic. And online they're going for around the £10 mark. So I'll list this one for £10. These two here, they're a little bit more expensive. They are, I'll just turn it round. It's Hermitage, the dishwasher and microwave safe, made in China. Now, both that's a llama design, and that looks like a fern maybe, and it's speckled pottery, and online they're going for around the £20 mark. I did see one on American eBay and it had 50 American dollars, but who would buy a coffee mug for $50? I wouldn't. So I'll be listing them. I might list them together for a price of maybe £35 for both of them. My next item I found were these two Irish coffee glasses. I paid £1 for both of them, and I just love the design of them, the gold rims and the tulip type glass. They are vintage and they're made by Rayware, and I think I'd love to have a nice coffee and sip out of a glass like that. But they're both in excellent order. There is a pair on Etsy for sale for £18, so I'm going to put these on my eBay for a starting of £15. But they're both lovely glasses. And my last item for this week is this masquerade mask. I found this in a bag along with some other masks upstairs in one of the wardrobe cupboards. And it was my mother-in-law's, and I know she would have paid probably a lot of money for this mask. It's brand new still with the tag on, and the tag has handmade, crafted and handmade. So that's the tag there. Looking on eBay and Etsy, there are a lot of masks like these, and they are quite expensive. Some of them are up into the £200 mark. So I'll be listing this. It's just gorgeous. I'm going to put it on eBay. I'm going to start it at £125 and we'll see how we go, but it's pretty amazing mask. So thanks for watching my finds this week. Hope you have a great weekend, and thanks for watching. And please remember to like, share and subscribe if you haven't already, and try and watch our videos so we can grow our channel and get the watch hours we need. Thank you, and see you next week.